What's up everyone and welcome back to our League of Legends Top 5 Plays. In celebration of the holiday season, we have an action-packed episode ready for you today with a little surprise, so be sure to stick around until the very end. Starting this episode off at our number 5 play is Jared Dork on Lee Sin, and at the beginning we see him lurking around the enemy blue buff. All of a sudden he goes in on Kha'Zix, making sure to use his E and ultimate before reactivating Resonating Strike to maximize the execute damage from his Q. After picking up the free blue buff, he jumps over the wall to his teammate, but a Wild Riven appears, so they both turn and chase her down as she runs back to her tower. He lands the Sonic Wave and goes in, bringing her so low, but she flashes over, and then his teammate does as well, so he decides to swing around and help Yasuo. He safeguards in, and the friendly Shen ults to keep Yasuo alive just long enough to get the kill, and now we see Blitz moving in, so he Qs over the wall as he gets hooked, allowing him to just barely escape. As the enemy Blitz continues to chase him down, he uses a bunch of health potions to regain enough health to where he feels comfortable to turn on the robot for the third kill in this play. By knowing his limits and utilizing his full arsenal of abilities, blue team gets a 3-for-1 exchange plus a blue buff, putting them well ahead after this play. Coming in at our number 4 spot is XPride209 with a huge play on Orianna. At the start of this team fight, the friendly Ashe gets crushed by Evelynn, leaving blue team in a 4v5. As they start to turn things around, we slow it down and watch the ball move a short distance straight into a command shockwave and dissonance on all 5 members of the enemy team, completely turning this fight 180 degrees in the favor of blue team. They go all the way from a 4v5 with no AD carry to a 4-for-1 exchange and quadra kill for Orianna in the blink of an eye. Shampooing our way into our number 3 spot, we have Toasted Salad on Katarina. At the start, we see the enemy Udyr come in for a gank as she gets stunned and they deal tons of damage to her. She quickly decides to shampoo in an ult, stopping it early to Zhonya's in preparation for a possible crescendo. Out of nowhere, she flash W's to dodge the bomb and then picks up the kill, using the reset to dodge the ult right after, saving her life. As she continues to run, Udyr hunts her down with Ghost as he gets a stun off but can't deal quite enough damage, resulting in Katarina's escape as she makes it back to her team somehow in one piece. As the rest of the play continues, we slowly start to see red team come out ahead and eventually ace the enemy team, all thanks to some amazing moves from Katarina to get the kill and get out, while also setting up her team for a huge turnaround play. Coming in at her number 2 spot is Leifu and LeBlanc with some sick jukes. At the start we see Yasuo coming right at her, but she looks past that and double distortions to get Shyvana and get out. As the enemy Yasuo continues to chase after her, she waits on her cooldowns in the safety of the brush, and then when he gets close enough, she W's across and then reactivates it to juke him out. With nowhere else to run, she heads to the enemy tower while waiting on her cooldowns. Unfortunately, her passive gets popped and Yasuo closes the gap, so she W's away and pops Zhonya's. She plans to escape and ults away, pulling Yasuo and baiting the wall just to come back in and QE Ezreal for the kill. Yasuo uses Garen to get close and almost get the kill, but another distortion creates some distance as she jukes back a final time, escaping somehow with 2 kills under her belt. And for our number 1 pro play for this week, we have Wrath of God spam on Yasuo with a huge play to end the game. In the beginning, we see the fight starting, and when Jax misses his stun, Kennen goes straight in with his ultimate. As we slow it down, we see the True Shot Barrage go through, followed right after by a 5-man tornado from Yasuo, lining up a beautiful last breath on the entire enemy team. This completely seals the deal for this fight as he picks up the quad and aces the enemy team, ultimately resulting in a surrender from them, winning the game for blue team. And for the bonus clip of the week, we have the best LCS caster in the world taking it away.
And we see Malzahar going down on Lux, shooting his laser all over her right away. But as he fails to get past second base, Lux will not be on the permanently receiving end of his crabs. And now Elise comes to join the party to have her turn of her own. But unfortunately, Malzahar's transmittable disease gets to Lux after all, accompanied by a full-on crab fan service, disabling her from finishing over Malzahar with a laser of her own, causing Elise not to want to have any further transactions with Malzahar. Remember kids, cleanse it before you melz it.
Thanks for watching, and I hope everyone had and continues to have a wonderful holiday season. A special thanks to CivHD for his masterful commentary and insight on transmittable diseases. Take care everyone, and I'll see you back here next week for the next episode of our League of Legends Top 5 Plays.